Love is very simple. It can be your friends and family. Isn't that what society respectfully orders you to think of first? That's totally great. That's absolutely okay. But as Jesus said, I don't come to unite you, I come to divide you. I come to take the stalk from the wheat berry, to separate the two, the rice from the shaft. I'm here just for the most important. So when I talk about love, I think about it in a very important way. It's a matter that's close to my heart. We're talking about enthusiastic and practical, true, realistic, dependable love. The kind of love that makes you feel safe, powerful, and strong. Typically, that love has to do with loving yourself. There's a cliche. If you don't love you, how can you love people, right? Why? Because people, they go up and down. I'm a people, you're a people, we're all people. We go up and down, right? We have our issues. And we can improve and evolve and get better. But generally speaking, it's safest to love yourself. You can do a self-hug and say, I love myself, I like myself, I appreciate who I am. Relax. Notice any resistance to that. Breathe a little bit. And begin to think about the time you hug someone or you love someone, and then begin to think that you're the object of that love and feel great about it. If you're old school, hardcore Christian, you can feel the love of Jesus. If you're Buddha, you can feel the divine pureness of the Pure Land heart. Well, each system has its ideals. But when it comes to love, you can have positive affirmation. You can speak kindly. I love and approve of myself. As Louise Hay teaches from the book, You Can Heal Your Life. I love and approve myself. I learned the hug thing reading some Japanese business literature talking about Japanese business professionals having high incidence of heart attack, and in addition to dietary balance, they were ordered by doctor's orders to give themselves like 2 to 3 minute hugs when they're waking up and going to bed. Regardless of how much the family adores them, they need to give themselves a self-energizing experience so that they feel their inner child wants to be alive. And you can imagine yourself as a young child and say to things to your young child that you'd really want to hear when you're a young child. Because part of that kid still lives in you. You have a fun self, you have a serious self, you have a very adult self, you have an old wise self, you have a young, silly, crazy self. There's so many aspects of ourself. So think to your child self and begin to be kind and positive to that being. There's all kinds of love practices. That's an important thing to do. I once broke up a fight between a couple of dogs. It was a little dog, big dog. And I hurt my back. I recovered from it. It was okay. But I almost got bit from the big dog. And I heard myself say, no, you love yourself. Break the dog fight up this way. Don't break it up that way. You love yourself. Don't let yourself be in that kind of harm. And I had just been doing a love practice in the last few weeks at that time, and it affected my behavior with pulling the dogs apart. Otherwise, I could have very likely got bit by this dog that was ripping apart the other dog. And it was an attack. The dog came from 300 feet away. No one saw it, and just hit this other dog. It was a pure out attack. It was a big deal. Screaming, blood, lots of people. It was a really crazy thing. So self-love made me want to be careful, where before I would have been somewhat reckless. So self-love is the first and most important part of love. Now you can choose that first, or you can choose something else first. It's up to you. But I would like you to put it as a goal in your love category at some point. Now the other parts of love category can to do with your friends and your family, can do with your pets, can do with a charity, can do with an ideal, can do with a cause. Now, I'm a little cautious about causes because there's some causes out there that have raised billions of dollars and still have no cure. And if a person needs to receive the benefit from those causes, they got to fork out a bunch of money through insurance or healthcare or this or that. I see many causes out there a little scam-like, if not massively scam-like. And they're very legal and large and profound. I don't say what they are, and I won't say what they are. I'm keeping that to myself. It's my opinion. Think about particular causes if you're going to donate your time to a cause, that it's not something that simply just makes you feel good, because some things like smoking cigarettes make you sometimes feel good and they're bad for you, or having a drink sometimes every day makes some people feel normal and it's not good for you. So in this game of working with reality and discovering what's a truly beneficial thing, do a little homework. You don't have to go crazy with it. The Buddha was very clear about giving to charity or things like that. He said, give with a true intention that it manifests the reality that you want. I said that's most important, that it manifests the reality that you want, that there's a healing and the people are well because of this. He said that's most important. Then second is, how they're using the money and things like that. So when it comes to friends and family though, be there in a real way with your commitment. Sometimes you can give your partner a totally awesome evening and it's work. Like, you got to kind of figure out how to do the whole thing so that they feel awesome. Don't work too hard at this, but put in some effort. Now, if you find that you're putting in a lot of effort all the time and it's not coming back, that's important that you take the effort you would naturally put in and put that effort on yourself. Put that effort on yourself. Chances are the partner will catch on to it and start to give you effort. Chances are. Hopefully they don't get extra angry, because then you're having an unhealthy relationship for at least a little while. Hopefully it'll stop quickly. But love is a commitment. Love is laborious. Love is a job. Now, I love my job. You got to think about it. You love your pets. You love things that you love. Love, as defined in the dictionary, one of the terms I enjoyed most for love was a quality of extreme like, L-I-K-E, extreme like. That doesn't mean I like it so much. It's like a fulfilling, powerful, profound like. And that takes practice. If you have a lot of apathy, if you don't feel like doing it, you gotta build your love. You gotta build up that love. And the more love you build, the more love you get to enjoy. So I do say that some gift giving, some charity is in the love category. Self-love is in the love category. Friends and family can be in the love category, but friends and family, or dating or marriage and things, they can also, domestic partnership, all politically correct. Sometimes you have to just be silly with all the rules verbally we go through sometimes. Sometimes the friends, family, domestic partnership, this and that can go into the fun category. Dating can go into the fun category. If it's not fun, don't do it. You know what I mean? So, on the other hand, love can be dating too, and it's a really divine experience of sharing and powerfully giving and receiving. But what I'd like you to consider is what's really exciting in the love category for you, perhaps very, very helpful to the world, and within your ability to take practical action. I call it animals, people, and planet. So my animal family is one of the important things because I wasn't taking care of them up to the standard that I really thought was great. So I kind of put them in there first. I'd spent a lot of time with caring about people and spent a lot of time self-love, and really improved a lot of things and reduced a lot of stress, and recognized I was kind of neglecting my furry friends. I got 2 rescue cats, 2 rescue dogs. and I wasn't really giving them the right kind of care. So they were the first things that I put in there, and really began to brush them every day, wash them. I have 4 of them, so I wash one like every 4th or 5th day, and then I brush one a day and make sure they get out and play and stuff like that.